Hi, this is Stephen Brower. This is for computer literacy, an additional addendum for the concepts chapter 1. I just want to remind where the slides are and how you can access them. So from within Web Study, from the timeline, if we go to the week where it has the concepts chapter 1, and if I expand it, on the bottom of this very long blurb down here, the session coursework, the blue one here says material. This actually is going to be the PowerPoint slides that accompany the concepts chapter 1. Now let me go, so I can pick the location. I'm going to do a right-click, save link as. If I don't do that, it'll default to the downloads folder. But I'm going to do save link as, and I'm going to pick where I want to put it. Now I'm just going to put it into this practice folder I have under 102, which is under Spring 2018, which is under classwork. And I'll just save it here, just so I know where it is. So let me do save. In the lower left-hand corner, we see it's being downloaded. It's done. So now I can open it, and it'll open it in PowerPoint. Because I was downloading from Web Study and not like downloading from Office, it asks us if we want to enable editing because they're realizing it's coming from an online source. And so I'll say yes to enable editing. In case for some reason the PowerPoint that you're in leaves you in a different mode, I do want to point out in the lower right-hand corner, there's a number of icons here that will take you through different modes for viewing the slides. I'm in what's known as the normal view. The normal view has the thumbnails on the left, a larger view of a slide here, and then the notes section down below it. The slide sorter view gives you just the thumbnails, and this is really something we'll see later in the PowerPoint chapter, but the slide sorter view usually is used if we want to move slides around, not as a way of sort of navigating to a particular one. And then, and I'm not going to click on it, but this icon here is one of the ways that you can actually go and start the slideshow and view the slide, the full screen of the computer. But let me go back to the normal mode. And what I want to do is just pick on a different slide, and just to show that what some of the slides have is some additional information at the bottom. So the slides would have maybe a little bit of information on the slide itself. And if I expand here the notes section a little bit more, this particular one has a little more information on it. These slides were initially created by the publisher, and the other course developers had tweaked which slides to show or made some slight tweaks, but for the most part, these are slides that are from the publisher of the book that we have. But this would be for you to sort of peruse on your own. Yeah, I think this is, I initially just, I did a video. This is the third video I've done on this one chapter. And what I was trying to do was show how you could create your own PDF file. And I think this is something I'll postpone until we get to PowerPoint, because of the I'll postpone it. It's just the thought process I had is that if you wanted to send a PDF to a device that you have, you could create the PDF, like email it to yourself, and then it's easier to view like on a device. And if you print it, or if you create the PDF in the notes page view, then you'd have the slide on the top and you'd have this below it. But that was a train wreck, and so I'm not going to go into it. I'm just mentioning that almost too fast, just more of a possibility, but otherwise you'll be viewing the PowerPoint here. Then, as I did mention, or as I will mention, or an email you will get, you'll see that I'm going to mention regarding the quiz. So there is a quiz that corresponds with the chapter 1. The quiz is in Web Study. It's timed at 90 minutes. There's 10 questions for this particular one, so you'll have 9 minutes a slide. I'm sorry, 9 minutes a question, which means it's like an open note, open book quiz. And it's meant to be the homework on the concepts. So instead of actually doing homework and mailing it in. You're doing the quiz and it's auto-graded. All right, there's one of the, that's good enough.